do 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 do. Alright, you guys, Rosie's back with some more Little Rosie, Lil Guardsman. We're apparently at 42%. Let's get going. Level 5.
Lil, rise and shine.
Dad, you rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
Exactly.
It's time to get up.
I don't want to get up.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Yeah, what's
Do you
this
want
about?
the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good news.
We got the day off.
Ooh.
Now you can finally have a day to just be a kid and do kid stuff and eat kid food.
I'm fine eating adult food. I don't need to eat kid food, but I'm. It's nice to go do kid stuff, you know.
And throw rocks at things?
The biggest rocks at the biggest things. I think I heard some of your friends out back at the tavern doing just that.
Sweet, I can go throw rocks at things. That'll be nice.
Oh boy, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Wait, what's the bad news?
Yeah, what is the bad news?
We only got the day off because we have to work the night shift.
Wait, I'm working at night shift now?
I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, maybe I should go back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
I think staying in bed is taking time to myself.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Yeah.
Good news or bad news?
Fine, bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission. Whatever that means. And
Okay.
they're punishing you for it. And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay, and what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Okay then.
Who's punishing you?
Yeah, who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, you've always worked the night
Dad,
shift?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
My little doohickey?
Wait, don't touch that!
Whoa. What just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Alright.
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
I mean, we've been using it like every day. I don't think your dad's gonna have any issue. Oh, I can talk to you more?
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Alright. Oh, yep, gotta take that with me. And then we're gonna head on out. Where are we going? We're gonna go see Dr. B. Or, we're gonna go see the rats in the tavern. That's a lot of rats.
Oh, God, the rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Yep. Okay. What is with all the rats? They're just gonna squeak every time I pass them? Yep. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeaking, squeaking, squeaking. You stay away from my jukebox. I just got that fixed. That is not your hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
No.
My journey, it continues.
I am glad that is not your hat. So glad. Anything going on in the back? My friends are not back here throwing rocks. But there is Darby Bunches. Oh, wait, my friends are back here throwing rocks. Never mind.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
How is it going?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
I've been working.
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox? Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning.
No.
Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well,
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
I mean, they kind of are. Yeah, good idea.
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Okay. No wanted posters. Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop Gang, bunch of dwarfs. Oh, okay. Hey, Darby.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Oh, you know, just the usual. Exploring.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Exactly.
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it.
Oh.
Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
Okay, I guess so.
On it.
On it.
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
wasn't me.
I don't know. I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it?
Yeah.
Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals. So one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Yeah.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden? Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
Lamont.
It was Simon.
Oh, okay.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also,
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth. It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
Okay, you have a crush on Lamont.
I could make up
Okay.
my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Let's question him
I
further.
said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
You said it was Simon earlier.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
I mean, that might not be the worst thing if you get
But
sent to
I'm
the-
telling
there.
you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I've heard enough. I think it was Lamont.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Yes.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was
Lamont.
probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Oh gosh. Garby. Am I right? Garby isn't smart or strong or fast. By the time he reached Lil's hooligan friends, they had run off. But Lil had been correct and startled. Lamont dropped the key as he fled. He is the one who changed the story.
Got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open.
Alrighty.
For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools.
Sweet.
Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Little heart. Sweet, I got more money. I don't know if I really need to upgrade anything or buy more crystals or anything. Yeah, I'll buy another crystal. I mean, yeah, we'll stop. We'll leave it right at that. I think that'll be just fine. And we'll head back in. Oh, sweet. Okay, good. I was just gonna go out the front door anyway. Let's see, the boring ditch with chairs for overpriced food, the dungeon / Malcolm's office, the dig site, and guard shed to start your shift. Let's check out the boring ditch with chairs for overpriced food. Hehe. I love that name. Is there another goblin ball thing going on? Hello. You got more popcorn for me?
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Ooh, sweet.
Hello again, Fredo.
Hello, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers. I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Oh, let me hear about the Sprawl Brawlers.
Ah, the home team. People either love them or they hate them. Me? I'm indifferent. But with the princess missing, the kingdom could really use a win right now.
Okay.
Nah, if only those bums would get up off their behinds and show a little hustle every now and again. Great team, though. Are you sure you want to bet on them?
Let me hear about the other team first.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Let me hear about the Milton Marauders.
This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have.
Okay.
Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them?
I think I'll go with the home team this time.
Here are the teams at play.
Yep.
Ah. Nah, if only those bums would...
Yeah, we're gonna
How
bet
much you
on-
looking to gamble?
I'm gonna bet 50. Yes, I am sure.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. I hope I win. Hey.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Yep, I am.
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless, of course, there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Really?
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what.
Actually, I've already placed my bet for the game. Good
Oh.
luck, though, Mrs. A.
I guess I could have gotten a tip
Oh, all
beforehand.
right. Say hi to that father of yours for me.
Of course, I don't even know she'd be right.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
It is not, but
My
that
journey, it continues.
that hat isn't so bad. You know? Well, I guess I'll just go check out
Let's
the...
watch some
game.
Goblin Ball.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball. And hope I win.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers. First, Jorbala Pepstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line.
Oh no.
Then, the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage.
Oh no.
It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line.
Okay.
He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched.
And...
The Marauders' weather wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
they actually won. They won. Yes, 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 yes. I get money. Good. Okay. It was looking tough there for a
Lucky
minute.
guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
You are right. It was a lucky guess. Sweet. Well, I guess I'll head out. Gotta go see Dr. B. Yep, go to the dig site time. The entrance to the dig site is closed, but there's a note. I have convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site is closed for the day. Oh. Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
I just want all that money, though. Yeah, I think we're fine. Because if I go back to when she's here, am I gonna be able to go win that money again? Yeah, I don't know. I should go talk to her. See what happens. Is it going crazy? How crazy did it go? Wait. Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the space-time continuum and you died? Oh. I guess I'll retry. Where does the retry start again?
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Let me try again. And shut it down.
Shut it down! Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the shift. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, maybe I should actually go to the Malcolm's office then. What is over here? So there's the dungeon. It's all nice and green because it got that nice new paint. A little knocks, but there's no response. No, well. Let's see, there's a bucket bathroom. There's a one-armed thingy-mabobber. And it's a creepy dungeon. Okay, so there's literally no reason to come to here. Okay. I'll just go start my shift then. Yep. We are gonna go start your shift at night. Hello.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Whom it may concern, your choice of champion for the princess rescue mission was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet, just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency in character evaluation. Ta for now. P.S. My regrets on your nighttime work inconvenience. You've received a free truth spray slot upgrade. Sweet. There is no writ for the night shift, however, there's a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. The Sprawl Monster Manual First Edition. Let's see, there are doppelgangers. Susceptible to physical damage. I guess I might need to have the whip going for this one. Truth spray have no effect. Okay. Forest entities, weakness is fire. Let's see. Do I need to actually read through all these in detail? Okay, let's just do it a little bit more. Doppelgangers, so again, susceptible to physical damage. Does your loved one seem more addled than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone. When dealing with a suspected shapeshifter, show them an item they should recognize. Where possible, show them their child. Show them Jimmy. Okay. And then forest entities. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient, mobile being is lost to history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. Let's see. The bark of the forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. So you guys are weak to the decoder. Goblins. When the great expansion of the sprawl was undertaken by King Oswin I, and then his son King Oswin II, goblins participated as laborers and artisans in the city's construction. In recent times, various crimes and misfortunes have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Okay, the herring. Red herring. Beware the red herring. Its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or to find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you hear or see. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. Okay, no weaknesses, basically. Okay. Lycanthropes, aka werewolves. Silver is a weakness. Academics are split on whether this affliction is magical or medical. A cursed or afflicted person suffers an attack or bite, and come the first full moon, transforms into a half-man, half-beast killing machine. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from the Dark Passenger. Size post-transformation equals big AF. That's funny. The mole people are common. Their weakness is daylight. Long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life living underground. This evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing than their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers became more claw-like because of the digging. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. Necromancer, their weakness is their ego. Magic practitioners who have broken their codes and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Okay, the Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, no one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted that sweet, sweet necromancy. And vampires. They are allergic to sunlight, garlic, counting bags of small grains, and wooden stakes. Small grains. Do I still have that bag of rice? In centuries past, vampires were the stuff of myths and legends, sticking to the shadows and covering up ghastly deeds in order to remain hidden from polite society. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by goth Rick icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet and many have become productive members of society. Oh, that's a lot of info. Lot of info. Alright. Let's see. We are going to put at least one of each of these. Oh, I only have 5 tools. The metal detector, the truth spray, the X-ray. Let's do that. And I think that's okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm out of crystals anyway, so that's fine. Let's begin. Alright. Okay, we got a vampire.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
I've not been at the post at length before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know. Just gotta keep on trucking through.
Burning it at both ends, you know? Okay.
I hear you. Working the graveyard shift myself.
Oh, you're working the graveyard shift? Yeah.
You said it.
I did say it, yeah. What you doing here?
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
Heinrich, okay.
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre.
Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Okay.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fun name to have.
It is? It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of vampires.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Let me see this. Vampires. I mean, usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. I need to talk to this guy more. He's a vampire.
So, are you,
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Oh, you have to be invited in, of course.
Did you say invite you in?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
Because he's a vampire.
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I
yeah,
would.
that's true.
See? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Is there even anything I can do against the vampire? Oh, so that's just, sunlight, garlic, counting bags of small grains, wood, and steak. Oh, I do have the bag of grain.
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
A bag of rice? You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
I don't know. A lot?
Holy crap! Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
I didn't think that would
Okay,
work. Okay,
weirdo. Next?
Wait, that actually got rid of him. Maybe you didn't know it, but a vampire is cursed to count every grain of rice in a bag that is given to him. This kept him busy before daybreak. Good job. Okay. That's funny. I had a bag of rice for that.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
Yeah, I have seen you before.
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Yeah, he was with the funeral people.
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just send you to jail. I think I understand. You are a werewolf.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
You observed and understood this man's affliction. Lycanism. You made the right decision and quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so good right now. He became a werewolf though. That's interesting. Because of sprinkles.
Oh my god.
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petra.
Yeah. I know.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in?
Yeah.
And still you mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
I didn't. That was the phrase.
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Okay.
I declare that I am...
You are? Drunk?
Drunk?
No. Well, actually, hold on. Yes, I am drunk. Sauced. 3 sheets to the wind. Nay, 4 sheets.
Okay, 4
No
sheets.
sheet.
No sheet.
Okay. And I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
Well, what do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
No, you don't need to tell me. Regret.
And there's the regret. Never mind. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time.
Okay.
And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right?
I guess not. Good night.
Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Did I let him in?
Good evening, my dear.
Okay. Hello.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the sprawl.
Yeah.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty late. You're... Do I?
My dad will sure be glad I've seen at least one familiar face tonight.
Your dad?
Wait.
Yeah, you know my dad, Hamish.
Oh, yes, Hamish. Your dad, Hamish. Best be getting home to bed.
You're a
That's
doppelganger.
funny. I don't think I've ever heard you call him Hamish before.
Yes, usually I call him your dad.
No, usually you call him Shamish.
Yeah, that's right, Shamish.
Yes, Shamish. Best be getting home to bed.
Where's the doppelganger? They're very rare, susceptible to physical damage. Truth spray have no effect on them. Show them an item they should recognize, or show them their child. Do I have anything that they would recognize? Physical damage. Let me talk to you one more
What's
time.
kept you out so late tonight?
Well, with all these comings and goings about the sprawl, I've been out of sorts. My routine is all over the map these days. Best be getting home to bed.
I'm gonna doubt you.
Even so, it's pretty late for you to be out. Was there something special happening tonight?
Something special.
Awkward pause.
Well, with all these comings and goings about the sprawl, I've been out of sorts. My routine is all over the map these days. Best be getting home to bed.
We're gonna use the bullwhip. Yep.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Yeah, that seems pretty off to me.
Do I need to jail them? I don't know if they should be jailed. I'm going to deny, though. Yeah, that is so not Grandma.
I'm sorry, Mrs. A, but I don't think I can let you in.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Yeah, you can turn away.
No, Mrs.
Not in,
Abernathy,
away.
you are not welcome here. Well, that's weird.
Should I have jailed her? Something seemed off about Mrs. Abernathy. Like, more than usual. You made the right call. Okay, maybe I was supposed to, jail her then. Oh well. I got 3 stars. Good enough for me. Hello. Are you a necromancer?
Well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
Okay. I think we're gonna chat.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
Yeah.
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
Okay.
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me. I tell you what does and does not concern me.
Exactly. That is what I do.
A backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
Yeah, okay. Let me go back to the... Oh, no. Back. I want my book over here so I can read about the necromancers. They should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. The Mages Guild will... Yeah. I'm going to truth spray you. Oh, I can choose which one to use. Success! Sweet.
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a budgie named Petey. Petey
Aw.
was my best, nay, only friend.
Okay, Petey, the
He
budgie.
flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor. My innate ability to rouse the dead awakened.
Okay.
Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they
Okay.
come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
Oh, the ballet. Can I talk to you one more time?
Why does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle.
Okay.
With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
Okay. I guess
Necromancy?
that sounds right.
Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that.
Okay.
With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
Okay. Let me read the book again. Any fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted that sweet, sweet necromancy. So, I'm gonna deny because he hasn't given up necromancy, but he's not doing it for
You have
bad.
no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
I guess I'm a smaggle now.
What's that?
What is that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are
Okay.
a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
I guess I'm a smaggle then.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
That is pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
No, that's lame. Get out of here. Exactly, that is lame.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
I hope. I don't know, was that a good or bad choice? You didn't let the creepy guy into the sprawl. That's gotta be worth at least a pat on the back. I guess so. I didn't get the full medal 4-star whatever thing, but... Oh, it's the tree people.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yep, the tree people.
Yes! Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you!
Let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you. Okay. What was the tree people thing again? Forest entities. They stomp and or thwomp. They're climbable. They can be decoded. It's right. We're gonna decode
I noticed
you.
you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Okay.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
What's all this mean? I don't use the decoder ring that often.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
That sounds bad.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came towards to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Mark
He
Goblin
was
Twain.
inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
Okay.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't.
That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know if that's what I was saying, but yeah, sure, why not? Let's talk to him some more.
What business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Okay.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
Let me talk to you one more time.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Yeah.
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well.
Then you can walk pretty well.
So he was the one elected to stomp and thwomp.
I'm gonna tease you.
So what happened? To vote, did you all raise a leaf, shake a branch, or do you all just bark?
It is a complicated system of roots and fibers that connect us all. We are of one mind.
Oh, okay.
Right, that too.
Well, no. Not letting you win. You're not coming in to stomp and thwomp, dude.
You know, I've got nothing but faith in your new political career, Scary Tree Monster, but I just don't feel comfortable letting you in. Not without you going back to the forest and talking to all your other tree and plant friends about this.
You make a good point. I will go to my community and really listen to them, then bring their needs forward to be heard. I look forward to earning your vote one day.
Oh, yeah. I'd totally vote for you, man. Tree man. You planted a seed in the Scary Tree Monster's mind, then cruelly denied him. Don't send him away just as he's waking up to civic responsibility. Wait, was I supposed to let him in? Oh. Let's continue. I might rewind for that one.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Okay.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Okay. Now let's talk to you one more time.
You've got
at
a
least.
real mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on. What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
I'm gonna doubt you.
You know, I'd say you have a trusting face, but I haven't seen it yet.
And you won't.
Okay. Let's check out the book. Red herring, maybe? Don't believe everything you hear or see. I think I'm going to metal x-ray. Let's x-ray. Let's hope this one works. Success. Sweet. So you got a necklace, I guess.
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it.
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
The hair. Return it.
You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
No.
Aw, you're no fun. That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
An emerald, huh? Ash, maybe?
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Okay, I guess I'm on hold. There's hold music.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That was a gold chain, wasn't it?
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me.
Oh, maybe
Let
this
her
is the
in
princess.
Immediately. And tell Travis he's fired.
Wait,
Why?
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game.
Oh.
I'm still on the call, you know.
That's a little rude. Well, letting her in. I was told to let her in, so I'm gonna let her in. This might actually be the princess.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
Tacos?
What?
Make my reward tacos.
I can go with that.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Yeah, tacos. Lil, you got the right idea. Okay. Did pretty good today. Was that the last one? Oh, the vampire's back.
All right, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag.
Okay.
I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
I never said you couldn't
No,
do
I
it.
didn't.
Oh. Well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
Yep,
It's almost sunrise. Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice. I'll come back tomorrow night.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
He's a vampire.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
Okay, so you did know he was a vampire this whole time. Oh. I did pretty good. I seem to keep doing about that good. I actually want to rewind on this guy. I wonder if I was supposed to do something else for these two. I'm gonna let this guy in. Yes. Rewind. I want to let the tree guy in. Rawr. I'm just gonna let him in from that. Good enough for me. I hope that fixes it. Or makes it better.
I believe in you, scary tree monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
Oh, I like that. That is a snappy
A
campaign
little on
slogan.
the nose.
No, you diverted the life path of a violent monster towards the life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. Yeah. And my guard shift is over. I have a much better job performance. And I was paid 20 whole gold for the shift. Sweet. Alright. Yep. Vampire. What was his name? Oh, I just put that in jail. Werewolf. Shapeshifter. Tyronius Athanatos. Scary tree monster. Hooded figure. And Count Heinrich von Pyre. Pretty good. Pretty good. Guess all I got left for today is to go home. Time for some shut-eye. Oh, I guess it's actually morning now. Because, you know, I work the night shift. Oh, hey, are you gonna give me my tacos?
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
Are you here to give me tacos?
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
Are you princess?
No tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
I knew it.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
I kind of thought
Why
so.
split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Probably.
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh, God. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
Yeah, sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I have doubts.
He might look like a prince out of a storybook, but he's not a good dude.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I mean, I like her.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. She's strong, honorable. She's a babe. What's not to like?
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
I would personally choose the Kargan of Marvel.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
You are pretty influential,
You
though.
are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
I am also beautiful. Yeah.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
I think you should. Honestly, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should pick either of them. Well, I guess it's time for the end of day summary. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor, with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain in the bag of rice you gave him made Heinrich lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed appointments led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of a local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau, Myrna Herkin. The next night, she led an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to his practice's door. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it just took one look from Myrna and they caused him to fall in love. Or it was the fact that he's a powerful vampire. One of those things. Okay. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. That was a turn of a story. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Although the good people of the sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they chained him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems that if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. That's a shame. Prince Phineas, Crown Prince of Petrard. Phineas Pomp stumbled back to his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning with no memory of how he got home or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the rager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. The shapeshifter. This Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible, shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry in the sprawl at another gate. Oh no. Once in the sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. Oh no, I should have sent this one to jail. It was reported later that night that an unusually untalkative guardsman, Cecil, was trying to break its way into the sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout for this creature. Could be anyone. Oh no. Tyronius Athanatos. Tyronius Athanatos was unable to meet with Praetor Cargan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marval Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marval Empire. And if that alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans would have unfolded. Oh. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his allegiance with the Marvalgians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his plan would have to be 100% Lil Gateguard proof. A scary tree monster! With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city's clerk office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine, and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or dare we say, mayor. That's a turn of events. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions about her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. Thank you. As she lay in the bed that night, she reflected on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home.